The Jaguar XF is fitted with an automatic steering lock. This means that when you turn the engine off, the steering will automatically lock. Likewise, when you return to your car, when the car detects the smart key, it will unlock the steering, which accounts for that noise you often hear when you open your door. So I'm going to turn the car off and the steering will lock automatically. Now the moment I open my door, the steering will lock. You hear that noise? It's locked. Likewise, there it unlocks. You can hear the buzzer. Now the steering is unlocked. Now it's locked. Close your door and it's unlocked. So in part 1 of the series, I showed you guys how to use the double lock feature on your key fob by pressing the lock button twice within 3 seconds, which would super lock your car, which means that you cannot open any of the doors. Part of this feature means that if you only press the lock button once, the ultrasonic sensors inside the car are actually not activated. So only the outer perimeter of the car is protected, the trunk, the hood, and the doors. And this means that if somebody breaks a window, no alarm will sound. You can also leave pets in the car under these circumstances, and you can even leave a window open a little bit. If you super lock your car, you cannot leave any windows open, they must be closed. What this actually means is that your ultrasonic sensors will be set. This also means that the doors cannot be opened using the emergency key right here. I bet some of you didn't know that the alarm siren is actually hooked up to a separate battery. So if someone tries to tamper with the car's battery or cuts the car's battery, the alarm will still sound. Another thing you guys probably didn't know is that your Jaguar XF is equipped with Whiplash Protection. And what this means is that if you're in an accident, your headrest will move up and forward to protect your head and your spine from being injured if a car hits you from behind. In the unlikely event that that should happen, the system will actually reset itself and there's no need to go to the dealer to have that done. So this is what the manual has to say about Whiplash Protection. There it shows you a little diagram of how it works, and it says that both front seats are equipped with active head restraints, AHR, which reduce the risk of neck and spinal injury whiplash in the event of a rear impact. When activated, the head restraints move upwards and forwards, supporting the occupant's head. After activation, the Whiplash Protection system automatically resets itself and it doesn't need to be replaced. So that's good to know in case somebody hits you from behind. So speaking of the unfortunate event of accidents, your XF is fitted with a fuel cutoff system which will cut the fuel to the engine if you're in a severe accident. This is part of the supplementary restraint system known as SRS. Now there is a procedure that you can use to reset the system if the accident wasn't so severe but it still got cut off. So if you've been in a collision and the fuel cutoff happened to kick in, this is how you go about resetting it. Switch the ignition off and wait for 10 seconds without pressing the brake pedal. Press the engine start-stop button to switch the electrical circuits on, wait for 30 seconds, obviously check your vehicle that it's not leaking, and if there are no leaks, you can then put your foot on the brake pedal, press the ignition switch and start the engine. Now for those of you who are new to XF, you probably don't know that the car actually has a pedestrian protection system. What it does is it deploys 2 airbag related pistons underneath the hood, which pop the hood up so that the pedestrian doesn't hit his head on the engine block of the car. And what it actually says here is, during a pedestrian collision, the sensors initiate a bonnet deployment system that releases the bonnet hinge system. So the entire bonnet hinge system is released and raises the rear edge of the bonnet by approximately 5.1 inches, which is 130 millimeters. This is really just to protect pedestrians driving at slow speeds in an urban area. So if we can take a look under the hood, this is where the pedestrian airbags are situated. And this will hit the hood over there and release the hinge. The other one is situated on that side.